The episode begins 5 years earlier. A narrator explains that Black Panther, Spider-Man, and the remaining Avengers were planning to use the Mind Stone and Wakandan technology to cure every zombie on Earth. But their plan was blocked by none other than Thanos. The zombie version of Thanos attacked them because he wanted the Mind Stone. Doctor Strange and the Avengers fought back, trying to contain him, but Thanos was extremely powerful since he had the Infinity Stones. Using the stones, Thanos summoned the undead, and the Avengers were outnumbered. Just when it seemed like they were about to be destroyed, Thor arrived with Groot and Rocket to help. Thor fought Thanos, but it went badly. Thanos used the Power Stone to kill Groot and Rocket, leaving Thor unconscious. Black Panther then faced Thanos alone, but he wasn't strong enough to stop him. Thanos managed to take the Mind Stone and placed it on his gauntlet. In a final act of courage, Black Panther sacrificed himself by pulling Thanos down a cliff. The heroes thought it was over since Thanos had fallen, but it wasn't. The Infinity Stones released energy that warped reality itself. Just as the surviving Avengers believed they were doomed, a portal opened, created by the sorcerers of Kamar-Taj, rescuing them. The narrator is revealed to be Spider-Man, who is telling this story to children. The sorcerers remind him that story time is over and invite him to a meeting. They explain that the Queen of the Zombies is growing stronger and has nearly gathered enough power to march on Paris with an army at her side. Doctor Strange asks if they are ready to fight, and they say yes, but not against the Queen alone. Meanwhile, Sean, Blade, Zemo, Kamala, Katie, and the rest of the group finally reach Asgard. Alexei is heartbroken because his daughter Yelena sacrificed herself to help them escape. Outside Asgard's gate, they see hundreds of dead zombies on the ground. Suddenly, Valkyrie's voice calls out, asking if they came for the feast. Confused, the group says yes. She asks for their invitation, and when they say they lost it, Valkyrie declares they are not welcome. Kamala quickly asks if Thor is there, saying they came a long way and the fate of the world depends on speaking with him. Valkyrie leaps down, threatening to gut them with her blade if they don't leave, reminding them that only gods are allowed at the feast. Blade steps forward and claims he is no mortal, but a god. When Valkyrie laughs at him, Khonshu suddenly emerges from Blade's body, proving his claim. Valkyrie then agrees to open the gates and let them in. Inside, Blade warns the others not to touch anything. They see statues of Asgard's great gods and are amazed. Valkyrie leads them to a hall where Asgardians are feasting. On the throne, they see Thor. Kamala tries to approach him despite warnings from the others, but Valkyrie blocks her, saying Thor doesn't speak to anyone. Kamala explains they have a transmitter that could be launched into space to end the zombie apocalypse. Valkyrie says Thor is broken, his fighting spirit long gone, and that it isn't Thor providing for Asgard. It is the Queen of Sokovia who shares her kingdom's bounty. Zemo interrupts, saying Sokovia has no queen. Valkyrie argues otherwise, revealing that the queen is Wanda Maximoff. Kamala and her group immediately go on guard, knowing Wanda is the queen of the dead. Wanda appears, inviting them to join her at the table to talk. Kamala warns the Asgardians that Wanda is lying. She is the zombie queen. Wanda admits she was once a zombie, but over time she mastered her powers, regained control of her mind, and reshaped reality. She claims she healed herself and could heal the world too, but she needs the Infinity Gauntlet. Unfortunately, someone else took it, and she cannot defeat him without an army of gods. Suddenly, the Asgardians who ate Wanda's food begin coughing. Valkyrie attacks Wanda for betraying them, but is quickly captured. She calls out to Thor, begging him to wake up. The Asgardians all turn into zombies and attack the heroes. Zemo and 2 others are killed. Amid the chaos, Thor finally looks up, watching the heroes fight desperately. The group decides to retreat as a massive horde of zombies chases them. Alexei is bitten and turns into a zombie. They board Valkyrie's ship to escape, but Wanda uses her magic to drag them back. At that moment, lightning fills the air. Thor has awakened. He fights Wanda to protect the heroes. They cheer as Thor unleashes his thunder against her, urging the group to escape. Kamala pleads with Thor, saying he is the last Avenger and they still need him. But Thor tells her she is the Avenger now. With that, the heroes escape while Thor and Wanda engage in an epic battle.